What's going on, everyone? Hope everyone's doing well. What's going on, Justice Blade, Harrison, Pro Hyper? All right. Yeah. I don't know how much is left for Shu, but it would be kind of nice if I could actually finish the rest of this. I feel like I'm getting close to the end, anyways. I'm gonna go. Uh, excuse me. I'm gonna go and
Just want our life to remain as it is.
see
Oh, it's you.
before I actually start what I have left with bonds, because I know for obviously Cao Cao, I have max bonds for everyone. Same thing with Sun Jian's or the Sun family. It's just Liu Bei. I have one left for Zhao Yun, one left for Pong Tong, one left for Shu Shu, and two left for Zhuge Liang. So
Go show him what you're made of.
all right. I can start right now if I really want to. I do like giving a couple minutes before I actually begin, but a good 5 minutes, and I'm there now finally. So yep. Yeah, no, yeah, enough with the rhyming bullshit.
Tonight, Lord Liu Biao is hosting a banquet in Xiangyan. Lord Liu Bei will be attending, and I have been ordered to accompany him as his escort. I'll need to be ready for anything. After spending a little time here in Jing, I've come to understand something. Those who serve under Lord Liu Biao have divided into factions, and one of them doesn't think very well of Lord Liu Bei. Initially, Lord Liu Bei had hoped to attend the banquet on his own. He said that having an intimidating escort would make us look ungrateful for Lord Liu Biao's kindness. But together we managed to talk him out of it. He agreed to take one guard with him, as long as it was me.
Oh God. Should I go selfish? Like the whole red hair incident? Oh man. I mean, I get why they say why not as one brother, but God. Do it. Oh, okay. I'll do it, Harrison.
Well, at first he planned on having the both of us as escorts for the banquet.
Oh, I was not expecting that to be an answer. Almost similar to the whole Xiahou Dun believing that you should have got, well, the main character should have gotten the red hair instead of Guan Yu. Whoops. Hey, Robert. Alright, I'm gonna continue now.
But with two of us by Lord Liu Bei's side, Lord Liu Biao wouldn't be able to relax enough to enjoy his wine. He wants you to rest, so you can be ready for anything unexpected. As for me, I am bound by our leader's orders. I have been asked to be unobtrusive as I watch over him. But from what I have seen, it is clear that not all is well here in the land of Jing. All I can do is hope for the best.
Liu Bei's in trouble!
And I just realized that I had my screen stretched out, so that's my bad.
Stop whining and get out of bed right now! My brother, he's at the banquet. Damn it, I can't explain it. Zhao Yun will tell you everything. Just hurry up and come with me.
So Lord Liu Bei really hasn't returned here to Xinye. Where could he possibly have gone?
Just to reiterate what you told us, Xiao Yu. Our brother disappeared sometime during the banquet, correct?
Yes. One of Lord Liu Biao's retainers, Cai Mao, made the suggestion to divide the banquet, with the lords and the retainers seated separately. I rejected the proposal over and over again, but I relented at Lord Liu Bei's command and was forced to go to a separate room. Lord Liu Biao came later to inform me that Lord Liu Bei had gone to relieve himself and never returned. The whole banquet was in an uproar, and that is when I became wise to Cai Mao's plan. He believed he was in a position to seize control of Jing, and saw the banquet as a chance to eliminate Lord Liu Bei. Getting the lords and retainers into separate rooms was likely a ploy to pull Lord Liu Bei out from under my watch.
Such treachery. But it is possible that our brother sensed danger and fled.
You know what? I'm gonna start over again. I didn't know it was stretched out. My bad. What's going on, guy? And it gives me the opportunity to go with the options that I would have actually went with. So yeah, I do apologize about that.
Surprise quiz time.
I'll play out the cutscene still.
Tonight, Lord Liu Biao is hosting a banquet in Xiangyan. Lord Liu Bei will be attending, and I've been ordered to accompany him as his escort. I'll need to be ready for anything. After spending a little time here in Jing, I've come to understand something. Those who serve under Lord Liu Biao have divided into factions, and one of them doesn't think very well of Lord Liu Bei. Initially, Lord Liu Bei had hoped to attend the banquet on his own. He said that having an intimidating escort would make us look ungrateful for Lord Liu Biao's kindness. But together we managed to talk him out of it. He agreed to take one guard with him, as long as it was me.
This was the answer I really actually wanted to go with, but I just wanted to see how this one would go out of curiosity.
His reasoning is that Lord Liu Biao wouldn't be able to relax and enjoy himself drinking around someone as stern as Lord Guan Yu. He's very hesitant to bring Lord Jiang Fei to a formal banquet, especially one where wine is being served. So he ended up choosing me instead. As for me, I am bound by our leader's orders. I've been asked to be unobtrusive as I watch over him. But from what I've seen, it is clear that not all is well here in the land of Jing. All I can do is hope for the best.
Wake up! Liu Bei's in trouble! Yeah! Just get up already! Hurry! My brother, he's at the banquet. Damn it, I can't explain it. Zhao Yun will tell you everything. Just hurry up and come with me.
So Lord Liu Bei really hasn't returned here to Xinye. Where could he possibly have gone?
Just to reiterate what you told us, Xiao Yu. Our brother disappeared sometime during the banquet, correct?
Yes. One of Lord Liu Biao's retainers, Cai Mao, made the suggestion to divide the banquet with the lords and the retainers seated separately. I rejected the proposal over and over again, but I relented at Lord Liu Bei's command and was forced to go to a separate room. Lord Liu Biao came later to inform me that Lord Liu Bei had gone to relieve himself and never returned. The whole banquet was in an uproar, and that is when I became wise to Cai Mao's plan. He believed he was in a position to seize control of Jing, and saw the banquet as a chance to eliminate Lord Liu Bei. Getting the lords and retainers into separate rooms was likely a ploy to pull Lord Liu Bei out from under my watch.
Such treachery. But it is possible that our brother sensed danger and fled.
Sai Mao. He'll pay for this. I'll kill him the second I see him.
Calm yourself, Zhang Fei. For now, we need to make sure our brother is safe.
Damn it all. And what about Liu Biao? We all know he must have had a hand in this too.
No. Lord Liu Biao rebuked Cai Mao and placed him under strict watch. It really seemed like he had no prior knowledge of the plot whatsoever. He is not at fault for what happened. All of the blame should fall on the one who failed to guard his lordship, who shamelessly returned with nothing but excuses. I will find Lord Liu Bei, even if it costs me my life. And after that, I intend to accept whatever punishment I deserve.
All you have done is faithfully guard our brother's life. You have nothing to be ashamed of.
Lord Guan Yu.
While we're wasting time talking, our brother could be...
Right. We've no time to waste. The more of us we have looking for him, the better. Zhou Tao, send your men to Xianyang to search the area.
You got it! I'll run over and have a quick look for myself as well.
I'm going to Shenyang too. I can't see myself getting any sleep tonight anyway.
I will join you.
I am sorry to trouble you, but would you be able to join the search as well? Please be safe, brother, wherever you are.
Easy to lose your way in the mountains of Xinye, so never go out at night without a light to guide you.
Have you heard? They say there's a dragon living up in the mountains of Jing province.
Alright.
Dragon?
I
I heard it was a phoenix or something.
seen a couple of questions. Harrison, you said, let me take a look here. I saw it before. Why were Zhou Song and Yue Ying's included when their bond can be done in an hour? That's, your guess is as good as mine. And then Robert, you asked which minor scale battle in the Dynasty Warrior series you think should get treated as a large scale major battle. Actually, is it Melting June? Well, Mounting June was, that became a large-scale battle in 6. And Tongate became a large-scale battle in 7, I believe. Like, all these main battles are so, like, the small ones that you saw in Dynasty Warriors 3, Dynasty Warriors 4, are slowly starting to become larger battles. Even Battle of Bowan Po is also one that's a quote-unquote large battle. Anyways, let's see here.
Have we seen Lord Liu Bei? Who was that again?
Hey, come on now. He was Lord Liu Biao's guest of honor, remember?
Oh, so he's pretty important, huh? I don't know what Lord Liu Bei looks like, but I I did see an elegantly dressed man over at the Southern Market.
We usually go to the market up north, but there's a nasty bunch of soldiers hanging around there, so we went south instead. I think that must have been when he spotted him. I'm sorry we couldn't be of any more help. I hope someone finds Lord Liu Bei soon.
Oh, how goes the search? I've been running around asking everyone I can, but not a single one of these people have seen Lord Liu Bei. I'm going to look around here a little more. So would you mind taking your search up north?
Alright, oh, there's more.
Lord Liu Bei, you said? I can't say for certain whether it was him, but I did see a man on horseback riding hard to the west. And he was being chased by some soldiers that looked like trouble.
Hey, Dad, can we go now? I'm gonna catch a really big fish today.
Oh, all right. Shall we head downstream to the east today? It'll make for easier fishing. Water flows much faster up west. Please excuse us. We'll be going now.
So, your search brought you here as well. That means my brother must have come this way. But there's a deep valley just ahead. And I heard someone just cut the bridge down. So, there's no way across. You think that means he had to jump into the river down below? If he did, I really hope he made it across.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, you've made it here as well. Based on the information I've gathered, it is very likely that Lord Liu Bei is somewhere near this location. But why would he be out here in the middle of nowhere?
Ah, there you are.
Lord Liu Bei, it is so good to see you alive.
I'm sorry about all this. Everyone must have been worried sick.
But where could you possibly have been all this time?
Well, that's a very long story. There's also something I'd like to discuss with everyone. Let's head back to Xinye for now. When I realized what Sai Mao was up to during the banquet, I pretended to go relieve myself and made my escape. I was not familiar with the area, so all I could do was wander. Before I knew it, the night had grown dark and I was lost in the mountains. Just when I began to lose hope, I came across a small hermitage. It was home to an old man named Sima Hui. I told him who I was, and he allowed me to spend the night there.
Sima Hui. Why does that name sound so familiar?
Apparently, everyone calls him Master Shui Jing. He is not in the service of Lord Liu Biao, and he lives in seclusion. When I told him about my current circumstances, he gave me this advice. Choose one of my pupils, the sleeping dragon or the fledgling phoenix, and your path will become clear.
Sleeping dragon? Fledgling phoenix? Who the hell are they?
You've met many people in your travels. Do you have any idea who those two might be?
Well, I guess you end up getting both, right?
Zhuge Liang. So, you think he's either the sleeping dragon or the fledgling phoenix?
With all due respect, Lord Liu Bei, did it not occur to you to ask Lord Sima Hui for the names of the sleeping dragon and fledgling phoenix?
Yeah, that would really speed things along for us.
Of course. I did all I could to get the names out of him. But he would just say, "You'll know," and smile without answering.
Perhaps he meant that you must put forth some effort to find what you seek.
Ah, these intellectual types always feel the need to test you. He must think he and his students are really special.
It's frustrating, I admit, but his words have given me hope. Like a ray of light shining through the darkness. Perhaps it's time we break free from this laziness. After all, we've been growing rounder by the day due to all the banquets.
Brother,
I want you all to bring me whatever information you can find about the sleeping dragon and fledgling phoenix, no matter how insignificant. There's someone out there who can lead me to my dreams. And I will stop at nothing to find them.
I've come here to ask you a favor. I know this may seem quite sudden, but do you think you could introduce me to Lord Liu Bei? I knew I could count on you. This makes everything much simpler. What Lord Liu Bei's ranks are missing is the guidance of wisdom. I myself have spent a good deal of time in the pursuit of such studies. While I may not have the vision of the sleeping dragon or fledgling phoenix, I think I can be of some help to Lord Liu Bei's forces. Then those names are also known to you. Those two are... Where do I start?
Cao Cao's forces are attacking! Make haste to the war room, right away!
Cao Cao's forces have already reached the castle gates. And they've moved into such a strange battle formation.
I've never seen a formation like that before. Lord Liu Bei, how should we respond?
Their army is large and they're in an unfamiliar formation. Perhaps it's best we defend from inside the castle?
but there might be even more of them coming. If we stay on the defensive too long, our soldiers will lose heart.
You're right. More importantly, us holding up here would be a great burden on the people of Shinya. But what else can be done?
We aren't getting anywhere by talking. I'm going out there, all right?
Please wait. That formation is not something you can carelessly charge into.
And who are you? I've never seen you before.
Well, I'm not really sure what I should say here. A little help, if you would?
What? You mean you know this guy? If he's a friend of yours, I guess we can trust him.
Would you be willing to help us through this? What is your name?
I am Shishu, a pupil of Master Shuijing. I thought my skills would be best put to use in the service of Lord Liu Bei, so here I am.
The Shuijing? Could it really be?
We can speak more of my origins later. We should first concern ourselves with eliminating the impending threat. I had a look at the enemy's formation in the front of the gate just a moment ago. It is known as the Eight Gates Formation. Charging into that powerful formation without the right strategy would end in certain death. But given Cao Cao's superior numbers, it will be difficult for us to move into the proper counter formation. But if I could observe their ranks from a closer position, I may be able to tell you the best way to fight against them.
Brother, what should we do? Can we really trust this strategist with our lives?
I believe in him. Besides, none of us had any idea how to get out of this. So why not give Shishu's plan a chance?
Lord Liu Bei, you will not be disappointed. Have you heard?
Liu Bei and his sworn brothers fight any fearsome force that faces them. I can't
Maybe I shouldn't jump right into it. Let me see what's here. Nope, nothing. Alright, so I can just jump right into it.
Do I have your attention?
No.
Thank you.
So they put the 8 gates formation in and no Salren. That's a big no-no. A real big no-no. Now I understand why there was an uproar about no Salren. Just saying. And it's more of a big red circle. I wonder if I could really just plow right through in there and just take them all out. And when I say no joke, I mean no joke. That would dock a point if you would have me scale this from 1 to 10. 10 being, you know, the best for this game. No Salren with the 8 gates formation. That would dock a whole point. Seriously. Because, yeah, that's actually bad.
I'm grateful.
I lost faith in Salren when they gave him the ball and chain weapon again. Oh, jeez. I'll go with Zhao Yun. Oh, so just 12 evades, okay. But yeah, that's kind of bad. Didn't they do the same thing with Ganning with the ball and chain? I know they changed Ganning's look like 5 times. Oh, I'm kind of greatly exaggerating there. His look got changed in 6, 7, 8. I forgot what he looked like in 9, and in Origins. Yeah, his look changed to have like spiky blonde hair. And then he had long hair in 7. And then it was brown in 8. I'm sorry, I'll rephrase. It was long blonde hair in 7. And then long brown hair in 8. I forgot what, I don't recall what he looks like in 9. I hardly played 9. And then his look changed here. But anyways, yeah, so that's the plan. I gotta do 12 more evades. Oh wait, I already maxed out his bond. What the hell am I saying? But still, I should probably do that. That would be it.
I fight so that honor may carry the day.
I'm counting on you. Shishu.
Let's go.
I shall leave this battle to you. Bring us victory with your great intellect.
Yes, my lord. I will do what I can. Victory should be ours if we can break their formation. First, we need to determine the particulars of their formation. Come with me. We will find a vantage point.
The enemy officer
has
been defeated.
Can't just wait around while the enemy sets up their formation. Think I'll go take a look for myself.
This is bad. Going out unprepared will only end in disaster. Hold back. Let's go. Until I give the signal.
Shishu, you must forgive their hastiness. The men were only trying to protect their comrades.
Holy shit!
What the? We can't go anywhere!
They surrounded us so quickly. So this is the infamous 8 Gates formation.
Get ready to be brought down.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
That's what they get for charging in.
The enemy officer
There's no time to spare. We must take the high ground. Quickly.
this territory.
Lord Shishu, we've taken the high ground. Where should we go next? Now we push for the eastern stronghold. Oh, but leave troops here to protect this position. I've no doubt it'll be of use to us later. Forward, advance!
That ain't no fucking gate. I don't even know what the fuck you call that. But that's
Officer,
I am counting on you. Now and
insane.
let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Take this!
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Done everything that you asked. What's next?
Let's go. Now, we need to observe their formation. As I expected, their formation is incomplete. If everyone follows my orders correctly, this plan is sure to succeed. But the enemy is undeniably strong. They've made any weak links in their formation hard to exploit. The gates of life, view, and opening have been expertly concealed. It will be difficult to determine which one to attack.
If we choose the wrong one, it will not end well for us.
Yes, but we are not without hope. Those 3 gates are bound to be different from the others, somehow. We just need to look for that difference. If we choose the correct gate, their formation will crumble.
Good observation. Then we now know what must be done. Thanks to Shishu, we have a clue. Head towards the formation and look for a gate that is different from the others.
Forward march!
Takes the word shielding up like blocking up like a fucking fortress to a whole new fucking level.
When you've spotted the difference, Enter the formation from there. You should be able to dismantle it from inside.
How am I able to figure that out? Well, I guess in the meantime, we'll take out... Ouch, ow.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I won't forget this.
Let's go.
What a captivating display. I must admit, you possess something that I do not.
What sticks out is these pillars going in. There's one pillar there was one entrance that doesn't have those pillars, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it takes towards blocking up like a fucking fortress to a whole new level. Don't you think?
They still haven't found any gates that are a bit different?
The enemy officer
Well, they wouldn't make it
has
easy
been
for
defeated.
us.
Let's go.
Oh, there's a difference with one of the flags in Sacred Bird View. That's what I was figuring out I needed to use, but it's just... There's a difference with one of the flags in Sacred Bird View. Okay.
Let's go.
Oh, is that it right there? I saw something. Thanks, Bongo, by the way. Oh, that's it right there. That's the flashing. Let's get in there.
Based on their movements, we've entered the gate of view. It appears we've chosen the right gate.
Let's go.
So they've broken through. Damn. And I shall have to put a stop to them.
It must be the enemy officer defending the area. That is the gate of view. It shouldn't pose too much trouble. It shouldn't have
The
much
enemy officer
difficulty.
has been
Defeat
defeated.
the officer, so that we can disrupt their counterattack. The crack has formed in their formation. That is where we strike.
We have pushed us back this far. We will not allow you to advance any further.
It's your turn.
Like a mega fortress, yeah.
Take him down to break their formation.
Reporting! Enemy forces are approaching from the west. They are predicted to arrive shortly.
So the enemy had units ready to attack. The 8 gates formation was to be used for a counterattack, just as I predicted. We should be able to stop the reinforcements at the western stronghold. Still, we've not a moment to lose in dealing with their formation. Very impressive. Part of the 8 gates formation has now been dismantled. We should break away from the formation for now. We can find another gate to attack.
They're going straight after our weak points. Perhaps we didn't conceal it well enough. I'm not sure if it's by virtue of brilliance or luck, but either way, we had better take care of this quick.
Shifting information. Looks like we'll have to find the correct gate.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Now we shall make our charge at their leader. Let's finish this in a single blow. Thanks now. Well aware of your skill. There's every bit of strength to take you on. Victory!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Nice try. Oh, he got me. Never mind. That shit's so cheap, but it's great.
Has been defeated.
Well, I still can.
Okay, another 9,000 more. Okay. We're getting there. Alright. Now that Eugene's taken out, we could actually go back and try to find the better oh, there it is. Just to check before I go in.
We've entered the gate of life. Correct point of attack. We can break their defense from here.
So you're trying to break our formation? Not if I stop you first.
Right. Let's defeat that officer and weaken their formation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Formation is beginning to break. Let us strike before they recover.
Do not give in to panic! Surround them!
So far,
The enemy
everything is
officer
going well.
has been
We've
defeated.
almost destroyed their 8 gates formation. Let's get some distance from the formation for now. We will enter from another gate to finish them off.
Such is the power of the great tactician, Lord Shushu, capable of breaking apart a rock-solid defense.
The enemy attacks us where we are most vulnerable. So much for an easy victory.
We're taking a real beating. When did that lot learn to fight with their heads?
Hold on a second. Alright, sorry about that.
The battle flows just as you predicted, Shishu. A tactician's wisdom is truly something to behold.
I am glad that my skills have been of use, but all praise should go to the one who found the correct gate.
Reporting! Another enemy contingent is coming from the north!
We can still do something about this. Although, any more surprises like that will make it difficult.
Cao Cao. I must prevent him from continuing on his path. And for that, I cannot lose Liu Bei.
Oh, right. He's on our side this time.
Weak-willed followers of Cao Cao, bloodied on his path to domination, become lost in the fog and lament your deeds.
I wonder what happens if I approach him.
What is this ghastly fog? It's confusing our senses.
Hold on a second. What's going on, Tofflu? What's going on, Tofflu? Sorry about that. I'm gonna resume now. Well, I guess I have nothing to worry about then. Did I pass the flag? Yeah, I passed the flag. I guess I don't have to worry about going over there, but... Should I go over there? You know what, let's go over there and see what the hell's going on.
Zuluan, I see. You are in alliance with Liu Bei. I believe you have more pressing matters to attend to. Leave me and go.
I had a feeling something like that would be a thing. Had to ask. Well, I was just curious. Anyways, the flag should be over here.
All right. We've gone in through the gate of opening. That should be the end of it. Intruders? I've got a bad feeling about this. We need to defend this area with everything we have. Leave it to me. I trust in my skill. I shall enter the fray. Spirit is stirred. After this, another obstacle has fallen before me. Things aren't going my way today. Maybe next time. It's your turn. That is the last one. It's time to destroy their formation.
They defeated our formation with both precision and resolve. They must have capable strategists in their ranks. Looks like Liu Bei just got a lot more dangerous. Let's go. That's going to be...
Lord Liu Bei, the Eight Gates formation has been completely dismantled.
It is a sight to behold. Excellent work. Send our forces forward. We shall rout Cao Cao's army.
We must not let Lord Shu Shu's careful guidance go to waste. Obliterate the enemy!
All right, time to go all out. Leave the violence to me.
Forward, advance.
I'll do this the hard way then. Get the head on and take them out!
Do not be unsettled. Believe in your strength, or a new path will show itself.
Just because our formation was broken, the battle is far from over.
Winds have changed. The sorcery's effectiveness will wane now.
The fog has dispersed. All right, let us continue our advance.
No matter. I shall just have to hold them off as long as I can.
As a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms, he's proud of the enemy officer.
There's no virtue in dying for so little. Let's go. I shall retreat and fight another day. Who are you? You do not look like you belong to Liu Bei's army.
I wasn't.
The enemy officer
for lasting peace. An enemy of Cao Cao. And of the Han.
Excellent display of skill. We shall fight again. Tremendous spirit is palpable. You shall surely dominate all who oppose us.
What just happened? What just happened? Damn it! No. Not done yet.
There we go.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
has grown even stronger. Lord Cao Cao must be informed.
Oh, sweet. Just got that the next proficiency. Awesome. You know, I kind of forgot about the evading, but no big deal. Alright. That's the only one that's left.
Zuluan, I thought you served Cao Cao, but now I see you in the camp of Liu Bei. I see. Liu Bei has an important role to play. He's to eradicate Cao Cao, and through him, the Han. He must be protected.
The heart of the sacred bird has grown still and cold. The young boy grew to be a man, and over the years, grief and remorse gave way to rage and hatred. Wandering the boundless world, searching for the purest revenge. Thirsting and starved, bleeding from the body as well as the soul. And then he came upon the people of the North. But how could you possibly fathom what lies within his heart? How can one who has forgotten everything possibly see into the mind of one who remembers everything? The paths taken by the two of you shall never cross. Now, there is only one way to reach the end. Through your shared trust and mutual resolve.
Cao Cao's Eight Gates formation was undeniably impressive. But even so, it shattered like a vase before the might of our forces. And more than anyone, we have you to thank for that, Shishu. Truly, you have a remarkable mind.
Remarkable? Oh, I wouldn't say that, my lord. I just know a few things that are useful in making battle plans.
There's no need for modesty in my presence, Sleeping Dragon.
Huh?
Or is it Fledgling Phoenix? I can't decide.
My lord, I don't...
I thought if I dropped it casually into a conversation, I might trick you into confessing.
You think I'm the Sleeping Dragon or the Fledgling Phoenix?
I do. Why, am I wrong?
I beg your pardon, but you are. They are far greater men than I. Their grand plans can defeat massive armies and turn provinces into empires.
Grand plans, you say?
And you seek nothing less than to unite the entire world under your rule. There are only two men who can assure your victory. I would advise you to summon the Sleeping Dragon and the Fledgling Phoenix, and make them your strategist.
Do you know them? Or where they can be found?
I do. They both live in Qing province. They were classmates of mine, studying under the tutelage of Master Shui Jing. The Sleeping Dragon's real name is Zhuge Liang. The Fledgling Phoenix is Peng Tong. Those two are certain to lead you to triumph.
The Fledgling Phoenix. Yes, I suppose I have been known by that name. And I'm sure Shishu has told you that I would be delighted to serve Lord Liu Bei. But I'm afraid you were misled. I've had my fill of generals and warlords. For now, I'm leading a peaceful life. Thank you for not trying to argue with me. I'm sorry I can't help. But you know, I've been following Lord Liu Bei's exploits quite closely. Perhaps one day, but not today. No, right now, it's the quiet life for me. But I hope you will be a friend and not mention this meeting to Lord Liu Bei. If his lordship does ask about me, just tell him that the time isn't right.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm not surprised that you automatically get teleported to Peng Tong. Alright, there is a battle somewhere, I saw that. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab a drink of water real quick. Or grab a bottle. Alright, I'm back. I think I'll talk to Shushu first.
Easy to lose your way in the mountains of Xinye.
The other day, I told Lord Liu Bei about Zhuge Liang and Peng Tong. I wanted to help his lordship in any way I could. But now I'm worried they'll be angry at me for doing so. You see, they're quite, well, they've become hermits, in essence. I hope you are right. But they have turned their backs on affairs of state. Perhaps they are wary of their talents and knowledge being exploited for malign causes. But I'm certain that if they got to know Lord Liu Bei, they'd gladly abandon their hermit lifestyles to serve him and his cause. It's not simply that Lord Liu Bei cares about us. He wants to earn our trust, to be the man we can turn to when we need help. He's no sage, I admit that. But if there was ever a man fit to rule the world and be loved by all of his subjects, it's Lord Liu Bei. And if he is the man I believe him to be, then I have no doubt he would win Zhuge Liang and Peng Tong to his side. I have chosen to devote my life to his cause, so perhaps they will too.
But fortune was on our side. To find Lord Zhuge Liang's hermitage so quickly. Well, I did not expect that.
And they say this fellow's even sharper than Shishu. Now that will be something to behold.
It certainly will. But brother, are we certain that this is the right move? Shishu's guidance has been invaluable. It doesn't seem right to cast him aside for a stranger.
It was Shishu who suggested I do so in the first place. He told me that Lord Zhuge Liang was the man I needed in order to accomplish my goals. It would be an insult to ignore his counsel. So, we will go together to find this great strategist and ask for his help. We will be gone some time. The castle is in your hands while we are gone. Thank you. I'm determined not to let this opportunity go to waste.
I thought I was going to say something about Julan throwing a party or something, but that works too, I guess. Kidding.
Do not look so glum, brother. He may not have been home, but we did leave him a message. I am certain he'll come to us, sooner rather than later.
Yeah, after all, Liu Bei himself went to him for a visit. Zhuge Liang's bound to return the favor after a gift like that.
I think you may be overselling the value of my presence. I'm sure Lord Zhuge Liang has good reasons for not seeing us right away. We just need to be patient and wait him out.
The only thing I do know is that he does visit Zhuge Liang 3 times before he accepts to join
clearly knows how to govern.
Liu Bei. Anyways, let's actually go through this battle, whatever it is.
Lord Zheng Liao is a perfect warrior. Now that's a man who inspires confidence.
I mean, just to get out of the way. Oh, this one. We have to actually rescue all the peasants.
An expeditious advance is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone! We march.
Yeah, Lance is next. So.
Once! Take this!
Who the fuck you think you are, Suzu?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I don't know why when I think of Eve, I instantly think Changban. More than any other Changban soundtrack. The only other exception is maybe the one for Shu in Dynasty Warriors 3.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Tables turn.
We march at once!
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
There we go.
Take that. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
It's a custom dev out of Roy's belief that rituals can actually do something. Is it like similar to, it might be out of left field, but remember the Austin Powers movie? It's like one where he actually acts the person 3 times. I forgot the name of the actor. I think his name was Mustafa. The movie was Will Ferrell and as the actor. You ask him same question 3 times in a row, then he would have to answer truthfully. Or I might just grasping at straws or something like that.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Sure know how to fight.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Tables turned. Take this. Sends here. I see it. I can't. The enemy officer
Done.
has been defeated.
Alright. Now I'll talk to Shushu.
Have you heard? They say there's a dragon living up in the...
Oh wait, hang on. I don't know why that happened.
Ah, there you are. I was hoping to ask you something. This is just an idle thought. A hypothetical, if you will. Imagine that you found out someone you cared for was in grave danger. If it meant saving that person, would you be willing to sacrifice something very, very important to you? A dream, perhaps, or an aspiration. Something that gave your life meaning.
For the fact I know what's happening here, I probably should say I wouldn't do it, just because I know it's a trap.
You really are quite blunt, aren't you, my friend? I suppose it's the men who can act decisively, regardless of the choice being made, that end up having a true effect on the world. I suppose it just goes to show that I'm out of my depth. A decision half made is no decision at all, and indecisiveness only ever leads to regret. Forgive me. When you are around, it seems I can't help but burden you with such matters. Disregard everything I said.
Hey, how long has it been since we left that message for Zhuge Liang? We hear anything yet?
No. There's been no sign of a reply. Perhaps he still hasn't returned to the Hermitage. Or perhaps something has befallen him. Brother, I think it might be a good idea to pay his home another visit.
Huh? What is it, brother?
It's nothing. Pay me no heed. Let's do as Guan Yu suggests, and visit Lord Zhuge Liang's residence again.
That Zhuge Liang still isn't there. Something strange, I tell you. What's he playing at?
I don't understand it either. Could it be that he's trying to avoid our brother?
He's certainly testing our patience. And what in heaven's name does he hope to achieve by doing so? I've had just about enough of this.
Whatever is going on, it's too early to tell for sure. Let's give him a few more days, and then try again. But if Lord Zhuge Liang really doesn't want to meet us, perhaps it would be better for all our sakes to give up now. What do you think, Shishu?
If Zhuge Liang had no interest in meeting you, he would have made that clear the first time you came.
Shishu? Hey, Shishu. What's wrong? You've been acting strange recently, like you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders.
No, Forgive me, Lord Liu Bei. I can't. That is to say, I am unable to continue to serve you. I am very sorry.
What? What are you saying?
I'm sorry, but I cannot explain why. All I can say is, I have to leave for the sake of my elderly mother.
For your mother? I see. I can see in your eyes that if you had your way, you would rather stay here. But let me commend you on making a brave decision. Such filial piety is to be admired, especially in this day and age. I won't try to change your mind. Rather, if there's anything I can do to help you and your family, name it. If it is in my power, it will be done.
My lord. Thank you for having given me the opportunity to serve you. It was an honor beyond what my humble talents deserved. I wish you luck in your future campaigns. Oh, it's you. I'll be leaving Xinye soon. I wanted to thank you for everything that you've done for me. Yes, you guessed it. A short while ago, I received a message from one of Cao Cao's men. It was an invitation to join his council. But that wasn't all. It also said that my mother was under the protection of Cao Cao's army. At first blush, that sounds reassuring, doesn't it? But I knew immediately what it really meant. She is their hostage. But Lord Liu Bei would have tried to do something to help, and I don't want him to be distracted any further from his true mission. Like everyone else here, I only wanted to serve Lord Liu Bei. But that, it seems, is an aspiration, a dream I must give up. Perhaps this is the selfish choice, but I agonized over it for days, and now that I have made the decision, I cannot regret it. Still, I would like to ask you for one last favor. Will you look after Lord Liu Bei? He is a great man, and I truly believe he will unite the land. Thank you. Knowing that is great comfort to me. Though my serving Cao Cao may make us enemies on the battlefield, in my heart, we will always be friends. I hope you will continue to follow your true path.
Have you heard? They say there's a dragon living up in the mountains of Jing province.
Dragon? I heard it was a phoenix or something like that.
Have you heard? They say there's a dragon living up in the mountains of Jing province.
Dragon?
Alright,
I heard it was a phoenix or something like that.
let's take a look here. Is it just Liu Bei? Looks like it to me.
Being hungry keeps you in low spirits.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, apparently that invitation was more of a forged letter. And I think y'all know what happens after that. Anyways, let's take a look at the bonds. Yeah, Peng Tong's at 4, Zhuge Liang's still at 3, Zhao Yun's still at 4. What's Shushu at? Shushu's at 4. Which one was this? Was this when I actually had to talk to him about, Oh wait, we went through this already.
You seem to be in...
Alright.
Go show him what you're made of.
His defection from Liu Bei to Cao Cao was fictionalized. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess we'll just talk to Liu Bei.
Liu Bei and his sworn...
I'm telling you, I don't like it. Why do we have to keep crawling back to him?
If it's a show of sincerity he wants, we've given him more than he could possibly need. It's high time he showed us something in return.
You can stay here if you like, but I am going to his hermitage. How many times do I have to say it? I'm not so grand that I've become too proud to beg. In the end, I'm just an officer in the employ of Liu Biao. I have no power of my own. I'm the same man I was when we first set out from Yo. Back then, did you think we were so important that wise men would come running at our call?
No, but...
Shishu said that if Lord Zhuge Liang truly did not want to meet us, he would have said so the first time we came calling. But he hasn't refused us yet, has he? Not outright. Which means we're obligated to keep trying until he does. He will eventually give us his reply one way or another. Now that we've lost Shishu, our need for a military strategist is greater than ever. Someone with talent who we can truly rely on. That's more important than our time or our pride. So please support me in this, both of you, for a little while longer.
Historically, he left because he lost direction, not due to his mother. Oh, okay.
You are a tenacious visitor, I will give you that. But what prompts a great officer like you to keep knocking on the door of a humble hermit like myself?
You are the Sleeping Dragon. The genius whose grand plans can topple legions and make provinces into empires. I, Liu Bei, am here to ask for your help and wisdom.
Well, you'll need to be a bit more specific than that. Speak plainly, without the flattery, if you could.
You mouthy little...
That's enough, Zhang Fei. Fine. I'll dispense with the formality. We can speak plainly with each other, as equals. Simply put, I have a mission, and you can help me. I've staked my life on a great endeavor, and will do anything to see it through. But I can't do it by myself. I need help.
A great endeavor?
I'll build a world where people can live as they wish.
I see. But again, that's not very specific. For starters, what does it mean to live as you wish? How different would this world of yours be? After all, living as you wish isn't that hard. Look at me. I refuse to serve any man, and here I am, living as I please in the mountains.
But you are the exception. The reality is, few people have your choices, and many die without ever finding a dream, let alone achieving it. Even I had to live many years before my eyes finally opened to what I wanted to achieve. An embarrassing admission, I know.
Then tell me this. If some men live as they please, and some men don't, what is it that divides them?
War, chaos, and anarchy keep men from their dreams. A trite answer, I know, but true nonetheless. Constant war leads to ruin and poverty narrows a man's world until it is a prison. If we can offer a helping hand and lift up those in need, it's sure to eventually lead to something better. And even if it doesn't, surely there's no harm in trying.
So, you want to put an end to the turmoil across the land. Is that your dream, Lord Liu Bei?
I don't know. Yes, I suppose so. But it's not that simple. If peace were merely the absence of turmoil, I could stop fighting Lord Cao Cao today and achieve it.
Brother.
But Lord Cao Cao only sees the distant future. He doesn't see the destruction that he leaves in his wake. All the men, women, and children who died having never found their dreams. All those lives cut down, sacrifices to his grander vision. I see the righteousness of Lord Cao Cao's cause, and I understand the sacrifices. But even so, I cannot accept them. Laugh if you want. I know that what I'm saying seems like the selfish desires of a child.
Maybe so. But still, if you were determined to achieve such things with your own hands, then I wouldn't call it selfishness. I'd call it purpose.
Purpose?
Cao Cao has chosen the road of conquest and control. He uses the sword to end turmoil, and the rule of reason to impose peace. It's the most obvious path, logical and clear-sighted. The best way, even. But inevitably, it demands many sacrifices. On the other hand, your way, Lord Liu Bei, is the way of a king. You put the people first, and refuse to abandon anyone along the way. But it is also foolishness. A fantasy woven out of clouds and good intentions. No wonder you don't know how to go about it.
Yes, but can you help me? How can I make it a reality?
How? By bringing the entire land under your rule. Then, and only then, can you shape it into the world you desire.
And how do I do that?
The Longzong plan. Divide and conquer. Drive Cao Cao and Sun Quan apart and make this a three-sided war. I will show you how.
Where's Lord Liu Bei? Is he with Lord Zhuge Liang again?
Yes. Ever since he brought Lord Zhuge Liang back here. They've been holed up together, talking day and night. He said he feels like a fish who's finally found water. All his vague ideas for a better world are being hammered into solid plans. I don't think I've ever seen our brother look happier.
That's all well and good. But what exactly are they talking about every day? I don't like it. Not one bit. We stood by him through thick and thin ever since Yo.
I'm not sure I like it either. But as much as we'd like to, we cannot help him with this. He needs more than we can offer. We don't know what advice this Lord Zhuge Liang is giving our brother, or what plans they're hatching. All we can do is watch and wait.
I remember Xinye, and how Lord Xuesu seemed to control the battle at will. I've never seen anything like it. Now if a man as smart as him says Lord Zhuge Liang is even better, then who am I to deny it? Our army had everything but the sharp-minded council needed to guide us. If Lord Liu Bei has found the missing piece in this military strategist, there'll be nothing to stop him from achieving the unimaginable. I thought you would. They say that one great strategist is worth 10 million men on the battlefield, and they might be right at that. Even as a humble warrior, it will be a thrill to fight under a military strategist of such genius. How will Lord Zhuge Liang use me? What will my role be? I can't wait to find out.
It's you. How long has it been? Yes, it has. You look well. We studied weaponry together, remember? I'm Yue Ying of Mianam. I heard you had become a vassal of Lord Liu Bei, so I thought I'd take the opportunity to come see you again. The fact is, I recently entered Lord Liu Bei's service myself, which makes us allies and comrades. You see...
Lord Zhuge Liang wishes to speak with you. He wants to talk to you about plans for the next battle. We have sent out scouts, but so far there have been no reports of any approaching armies. That's all I was ordered to tell you. Please, come with me to the castle.
Lord Zhuge Liang. Come on, let's go.
In the next battle, we expect the enemy to attack with a large force, which means we will need to defeat them with wits.
Whoa, hold on, slow down there. What's this next battle? Who's gonna be attacking? And when?
Forgive me. I left out some key information. Cao Cao's forces will soon march against us.
But we routed Cao Cao's army some time ago, and we haven't seen any sign of attack from them since. What makes you think they're coming now?
Jing is a key territory for any conqueror. And because Lord Liu Bei stands in direct opposition to Cao Cao's ideals, he is his natural enemy. Being fought off once will not be enough to break their spirit. They will come again for the kill, so long as the opportunity remains. Taking into account their losses in the last battle, I believe they should be more or less ready to make their move.
Are you sure? That would be remarkably persistent of them.
I doubt they'll give up. Not until you kneel before Cao Cao. They've eliminated the remnants of Yuan Shao's forces, and the situation in Hubei has stabilized. There is little reason for them to hold back.
So Lord Chugu Lian, how might we defeat Cao Cao's forces?
We establish a position at Boangpo to defend against the enemy. It is complex terrain with natural obstacles, perfect for fire traps and ambushes to confuse their advance.
But their army will be closing in mass. It is hard to believe a trick or two would put a stop to that.
Well, I'm interested. Let's see how far our master strategist can turn things around for us. By the way, I was wondering about something. Who are you?
Forgive me for the lack of introductions. This is my wife, Yue Ying.
What?
It is a pleasure to meet you. I will be serving Lord Liu Bei, alongside my husband. Although inventing things is my main interest, I'm also a capable fighter. My role will be to make sure his plans go smoothly on the battlefield.
Whoa, wait. Did you both know about this?
Yes.
We did. Come to think of it, maybe you weren't there when we heard.
The pleasure is ours, Lady Yue Ying.
Zhao Yun, you're okay with this? Hey, I know you've got something to say about all this, don't you? You don't?
I will do whatever I can to assist my husband and everyone here.
We appreciate it. I, for one, am glad to have another ally we can depend upon.
Cao Cao. I may
All right.
detest the man, but he clearly knows how to govern.
Yeah, let's just check this out real quick. I don't think there's anything else I have to worry about. Nope. Alright.
Easy to lose your way in the mountains of Shin.
Shall we start?
Yes.
Oh, so Liu Bei actually came up with the plan, not Zhuge Liang? That's interesting.
Yes.
Oh, well, never mind. I'm looking at the older comments. Boang Po historically took place in 202, and the strategy was thought up by Liu Bei or his brothers. They make Liu Bei look stupid by changing the battle to 208 and giving Zhuge Liang credit. Technically, we don't know who came up with the plan, but Liu Bei was given credit. Liu Bei came up with the plan to set Xiahou on fire, not Zhuge Liang, to make Liu Bei look more ruthless. The strategy and tactics of Liu Bei were attributed to Zhuge Liang. Okay. Alright, I'll go with, excuse me, I'll go with, Guan Yu this time around.
My time has come. Let's go, shall we?
Once we take Ji, the supremacy of Cao Cao will be close at hand. To battle! Cut down all who stand in our way!
I believe in the wisdom and bravery of my people. We will stop the rampage of Cao Cao's forces together!
our central forces will block the enemy advance. Meanwhile, the flanks are to capture critical locations to prepare for our plans. As long as everyone does their job, victory is all but certain. Let us take the first step toward bringing about
The enemy
Lord Liu
officer
Bei's rule.
has been defeated. I will follow the orders of anyone who has Liu Bei's trust. I shall serve as the strength behind his wisdom.
The enemy
Just
officer
as Lord Zhuge
has been
said.
defeated.
Archers, let your arrows fill the sky.
Didn't expect an ambush here. We won't last long with these arrows raining down on us.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Do not waver! Advance and take out their commanders! Let's march!
I must retreat. Well, I still can.
Alright.
Let's go!
I was like, what's that guy with the fucking flag going? I want to use an arrow to an archer tactic, so I'm just waiting right here for now. In reality, the historical Liu Bei had no problem violating. Here we go.
Time is right. Go.
Did I just get two at once? Oh, it's just lieutenant. Okay.
Things don't look too good.
That's fine.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Next, we have to capture the base in the forest. All of this is a bit too precise for my liking.
Alright! It's time to head out and do my part!
They've taken that location. It seems we might get pincer.
If it's taken, we take it back.
The enemy officer
Alright.
Tell the rear
has
guard
been
to move
defeated.
forward. Begin the advance.
Whoa. Feels easy suddenly. Lord Eugene, we should head to defend the base.
I can't understand your reasoning, but it is crucial to defend the base. I have no objections.
Turn the table. Begin the advance.
So far, everything's gone according to Zhuge Liang's plan. Guess I'll have to do my part as well.
We've drawn them in far enough. Fall back as planned.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
Hold on a second. To apologize. Alright. Sorry about that.
Let's go.
I have defeated an enemy officer.
See it all.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Its territory is ours.
We will now assault the strongholds from the north and capture them.
You call that an officer?
Alright.
Let's go.
Time is now.
Who's in there? Oh, lead the end? Alright.
I'm still waiting for a real challenge.
The situation seems favorable, but we must continue to fight hard. Just as Lord Chu Leon said, their defenses are weak. It is as if he has accounted for every twist and turn the battle might take.
The enemy officer has been defeated. You see it all. Its strongholds have been taken. Is ours.
Our allies aren't yet ready. We must wait for the right moment.
The enemy is on the back foot. Soldiers, this is it. Let us rip into their lines. Start the advance.
The center of their formation looks to be unraveling. Concentrate our troops there.
So, the trap is ready. The time has come to set the plan into motion.
Let's go.
With your might, I am certain we will see it done.
This appears to be as far as we go.
So do I have to hang tight now?
The moment has come. I've done my job and captured the stronghold. Now, time for the fire arrows.
Oh, here we go.
Here? So we've been lured into a trap. Our reserves will not reach us here.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
So that's what they were after. How could I have let them deceive me?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The plan's aim has been achieved. Now, the rest is down to our warriors. May you all fare well in battle.
We've got comrades currently engaged. Let's go give them our support.
Another victory in the name of our
There is
brother.
now a way to victory.
Charge them head on and push into their main camp. Forward march!
What an incredible plan. Ambitious and yet exact. Chigu Liang is as talented as Liu Bei believes him to be.
Let us advance.
The enemy
I shall
officer
pull back for now.
has been defeated.
However, we shall meet in battle again. Let's go.
Damn it! I won't forget this. Amazing! You are a swift and deadly warrior.
This territory is ours. Let's go.
I'm making my way up.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Oh wow, I'm about to yeah, I'm about to hit the halberd at level 10 just by automatic. Okay.
Let's go.
Our enemies fell to my incredible might.
It must be reckless beyond reason to rush forward like that.
We cannot just concede defeat and run. No, we have to strike back.
Your skills are dazzling. I will be diligent in studying and emulating your approach.
All my might. I think this... The enemy officer has been defeated.
Xiao Ho Du, challenge!
Behold my power! All my might! I can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. We see it all. Take this.
Yes, I know I could have ended it right then and there with Xiahou Du, but I do want to take out Han Hao before anything else.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Oh, and Dushi.
Another obstacle in the path.
Or just take out Xiahou Du. Who's shooting lasers and shit? There you go.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I can't believe it. We outnumbered them by far, and yet Lord Cao Cao must be informed about Liu Bei's new strategist immediately.
All of you, thank you for following Zhuge Liang's plan and seeing it through. This victory has been the result of strength matched with wisdom. This will likely slow down Cao Cao's forces, so we can plan our defense of Jing province in the meantime.
Alright, so, okay, we got the halberd to level 10. Awesome. So that's 82, and we still have another 19 more levels to go. Awesome.
Incredible. I cannot believe we won. Lord Cao Cao was not holding back. If we were by ourselves, we would have been well on our way to retreat. But now...
I hope I was able to show some of what I am capable of.
You did. I can now see why Brother regards you so highly.
Yes, well, fine. I'll consider you on par with Shishu.
Ah, that is more than I could ask for. I wish to build good relations with all of you here. A strategist acts as the mind of an army, but we are powerless without capable limbs. And warriors such as you, who have assisted Lord Liu Bei for so long, are a necessary part of the plans I've laid towards our ultimate victory. Now, do excuse me, I must see to some post-battle matters.
You know, he may be a schemer, but the way he flatters people might be a bit like brother. But only a tiny bit.
Alright. So, a couple things happened here. I received a letter, there's a battle. I have to talk to Guan Yu and there's missions for Zhuge Liang. Let's go with the letter first.
Quiz time.
Sorry about that. Isn't that the last one for Shuju?
Have you
I'm
heard?
sorry, Shushu.
I just want our life to
Let
remain.
me just make sure before
Oh,
I
it's you.
assume. Bonds. Yeah, we'll be able to max out his
Go
bond.
show him what you're made of.
Lord Shichu started a field nearby.
There's the battle right there. What is this? Oh, defense of Jing province. Okay. I wonder if that's gonna max out the bond. I mean, bond. What am I saying? I wonder if that's gonna max out the piece in there for
They
Jing.
say there's a dragon
Anyways,
living up in the mountains.
I hope you weren't annoyed by me sending a message. But I'm unable to visit you now. This is the only option. And I'm grateful you've come. You're too kind to me. After all, I may very well become your enemy. I knew this the moment I chose to serve Lord Cao Cao. But it's difficult to admit as much aloud. I truly would if I could. But my heart is resolved on this matter. I made the decision after thinking carefully about how I would protect all I hold dear. Weighed against the things I could not bear to lose. My idealism is trivial. Besides, Lord Liu Bei has gained a great ally. Zhuge Liang is a once-in-a-generation genius. He will enable Lord Liu Bei to flourish. They will do things that I could not possibly imagine. But I can at least take pride in the fact that I introduced them to each other. Apologies, but thank you for thinking about me. Do you remember? I told you I can be myself around you. So today, I wanted to make sure. To confirm that I had made the correct decision. And now, here before the one I admire so deeply, my feelings remain firm. Would you mind if I ended with a selfish request? I want you to remember that you met a good-natured, naive man called Shishu. Though the good times were brief, and we parted ways in the end, remember that I strove alongside you and Lord Liu Bei to realize a shared dream. I will hold on to the memories we made together for the rest of my life. And one day, even if we've become enemies, I hope to help you once again. I may not be a person of great talent or skill, but my resolve in this is unmatched.
Easy to lose your way in the mountains of Xinye, so never go out at night without a light to guide you.
Liu Bei and his sworn brothers fight any fearsome force that faces them.
Alright.
I can't wait to meet them.
so that's
Well, we won't
sorted.
have to wait long. They'll be here
Let's
today.
talk to Zhuge Liang then, I guess. Since he's the only one left that has a bond at 3. Oh, it's actual battle. Okay. No, 1 second. Crap. So, yeah. I don't think I'm going to be able to complete this thing. Oh, I'm going to take out the bandage for sure. I don't think I'm going to be able to complete the rest of this, rest of the story mode, but I know I'm damn near close. Because it's Chung Bond and then Chur-B. If Chur-B is even still the final stage, if I'm trying to do a fate alter by taking South Chung Bond.
Officer has been defeated.
Alright, done. That was quick. Well, since it was more of a chase to not get to the escape point, might as well go straight for it.
Yes.
Oh. Complete all requests. Awesome.
Quite a calming environment. Everything you need is close at hand, quite like the mountain retreat. Ah, pardon me. To appear out of the blue and immediately comment on the state of your residence, I must be more exhausted than I thought. The result was as you say. Even so, the battle did not proceed exactly as planned. Before he departed, Shishu saw to it that my abilities became known to many. And then, Lord Liu Bei ventured to my mountain retreat on multiple occasions, entreating me to become his strategist. This is also known to many. Hence, I had to take advantage of the situation and play the part of a genius with God-given wisdom. That is how I will demonstrate to friend and foe alike that Chugliang, the sleeping dragon, has finally taken flight. In order for Lord Liu Bei to stand out among his rival warlords, I must make it known that he has indeed gotten his hands on a rare resource. But of course, what else would one expect from a tactician? Though today was my first foray into warfare, it would not do for me to appear unnerved by the experience. In reality, it was highly stressful. I am simply pleased that everything turned out well in the end. The deeds done this day were a great help. I speak of Lord Guan Yu, Lord Zhang Fei, Lord Zhao Yun, and you, of course. Though a tactician should play their cards close to the chest, I assure you that this sentiment comes from the heart. Shall I explain why you alone are privy to these thoughts? It is true that I consider you an excellent asset. Yet, I wish to expand your utility further. You have sampled my vegetables, yes? Then you well know my predilection for items with profound zest and a palpable bite. May our fellowship be long and fruitful. I might not mind this traipse through the muck and mire with one such as you by my side.
Did that just instantly max out the bond?
I miss the days when thieves were a timid bunch.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, it did. That's kind of crazy that it did that. Alright. So it's just Pong Tong and Zhao Yun left. Alright.
Go show him what you're made of.
Okay, so we'll go through this next battle here. As long as it's not anything giant, I'm good. Of course it's something giant.
Now is the time to advance. Let's go. Everyone, Shi Huan shall guide you. Begin advancing.
Everyone stop. I must take a moment to observe the enemy. Attack like a surging wave.
The enemy
Make
officer
haste with preparation.
has been defeated.
It's an honor to battle against you. How can I not give it my all?
That was perfect timing. That was not done on purpose, by the way.
I should take care of it.
Take this. Tables turned. I wasn't.
The enemy officer
Excellent display
has
of
been
skill.
defeated. We shall fight again. Let's go.
Alright, yeah, we're getting there.
There we go. Amazing.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Capable sword, to say
The enemy officer
Keep that
has
up.
been defeated.
The path we must walk is set.
Onward, everyone. Start the advance.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this. I see your chance to advance here. Now, onward. Start the advance.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Fall back.
To have you here is all I need. I am counting on you, now and beyond.
We have overcome our disadvantage. Even so, this is hardly a satisfying position.
What's going on, Quez?
Here we go. Got this.
The enemy officer has been
How did my
defeated.
perfect plan fail?
An incredible feat. You shine like a beacon for the other.
Time is right. Go. We advance together.
Commence the advance.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been
This is
defeated.
tough, no matter how you slice it.
This is still fucking stupid with the ladders. I'm just saying.
An opening. Time to act.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. I will break you. Time to act. I will break you. I see it.
You've done very well. The
It's
enemy
good to know
officer
I can count on
has
you.
been defeated.
Perfect timing. I was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been
Keep doing
defeated.
what you do.
The path we must walk is set.
Onward, everyone. Start the advance.
An expeditious advance is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone! We march at once!
The enemy officer has been defeated. The moment has come. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take that time to act. I see it. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Good there.
Let's go. The enemy
There.
officer has been defeated.
Good there.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Turn the table.
Fantastic deed. This is
The
something
enemy
I shall
officer
never forget.
has been defeated.
The advance begins. Now, follow me.
Oh, here we go. 8 to 1070. Alright.
Start the advance. Cannot hold out for much longer.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
How much more do I have left? Okay, 6,000 points. It's not bad.
Officer, are you kidding me? You came here just at the right time. You certainly know how to fight back. Time to act.
Yeah, nice try.
Defeat. Let's get serious.
I won't give up. Not while I still draw breath. The enemy officer has been defeated.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Whoever gets sentimental loses. Now, let us fight in earnest. Shouldn't have been like that. Did not go
The enemy
as planned.
officer
I
has been
must try
defeated.
again later. I've been waiting at this sight for sore eyes.
Yeah, there you go. Drop them fucking ladders. Alright, picked the right one this time. But he hopped over it. I thought that would have worked. There you go. Whoops. Well, I guess that works.
Has been defeated. Time is right. Go.
Oh, for the one I hit with Zhang Liao. Nope.
I won't hold back. That is my last act of decency toward you.
Got you.
I am ready. Time to act. Now's our chance. Behold my power.
Did I think this
Amazing. The enemy officer.
We cannot
has been
succeed.
defeated.
Not without you.
I am ready.
Crush this enemy officer beneath me.
Now's our chance.
Tables turned.
You're mine.
We're fighting a losing battle. I'm getting out of here.
Now's our chance.
And there you go.
The enemy officer
I
has
shall
been
pull
defeated.
back for now. However, we shall meet in battle again.
Oh, there's more?
There we go.
Take this.
There we go.
Let's go.
End this here.
Now it does.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Alright, we're almost there. And then we can move on to the Crescent Blade. Alright. Aw, that did jack shit. Alright, let's talk to Guan Yu then.
You heard? They say there's a dragon living.
There is something we must tell you. We have heard that Lord Liu Biao fell ill a few days ago. His condition appears to be quite serious.
I mean, he is getting pretty old. They say he doesn't have a lot of time. Yes,
One can't help but think back to what happened with Tao Chin.
Back then, he refused the offer of governorship, which eventually led to Louis Bu taking over Shu province. But now that Lord Chugu Lian is our strategist, I wonder if brother's answer will be different this time around.
So, you wish for me to take over as Jing's leader?
Cao Cao currently controls the entirety of Hebei, and will continue to focus on invading Jing. Should he succeed, no one in the land will have the strength to oppose him. Now that Lord Liu Biao has fallen ill, you may be the only one who can defend the province from Cao Cao, my lord.
But...
given the circumstances, perhaps I should be more blunt. Taking Jing is a way for us to put a stop to Cao Cao's advance, but at the same time, it will be a first step toward a greater goal. Once Jing is under our control, let us go on and obtain Yi. It is a region of complex terrain and fertile soil, making it particularly important. Liu Zhang, who currently rules Yi, is known to be generous, but he lacks the boldness and decisiveness needed to protect his subjects. My lord, if you were to decide to rule both Yi and Jing, the common folk would accept it with open arms. By taking both provinces and allying ourselves with Sun Quan, who controls Jiangdong, our faction's strength will be on par with Cao Cao's.
I won't deny that I hope to one day control the entire realm. That will require me to stand up against Lord Cao Cao. And I recognize the logic in your plan, which will see Lord Cao Cao, Lord Sun Quan, and myself sharing power, splitting the realm into 3. But I cannot and will not steal Jing away from the rightful successor of Lord Liu Biao, not when he has treated us so well. Instead, we ought to support him while he is ill. I would be willing to take over the administration of the province, but taking Jing for myself would not be my way. That is but a betrayal of trust, and it is not something I wish to do.
Of course. Then I will not force this upon you.
You aren't going to attempt to convince me?
I was sure you were going to say as much from the beginning. However, this will limit our options. It may make our path much more arduous.
I do not care. There cannot be anything more difficult than betraying my own principles.
I understand.
You know, this might be weird for me to say, but I'm actually glad that Liu Song took over for Liu Biao. I know. Xu Guliang said as much, and even I can't understand why he said what he did. But if brother were to go ahead and do that, he wouldn't be the same anymore. That's what I think anyway. We might have talked about this before, but you know how our responsibilities have changed a lot, right? But brother, his heart hasn't changed since the very beginning. His decision made that obvious. That's the kind of man I want to support. He has charisma. Something I suppose every leader needs to have. And so, he needs to be careful to maintain it. Anyway, even though we may not have a big plan in mind like brother or Xu Guliang, let's keep moving forward through sheer grit and effort. Ha! You haven't changed a bit either, have you? I like that. right then. Let's go give that bastard Cao Cao something to sweat about.
That Cao Cao. I may detest the man, but he clearly knows how to govern.
Doesn't matter where I actually have to talk to you or no?
Easy to lose your way in the mountains of Xinye.
I'll start with Guan Yu then.
Hey, Lord Guan Yu! Training up?
Yes. And from the looks of it, you've been doing likewise.
Yes, sir. Lord Zhuge Liang said that Cao Cao is going to be marching on us with a huge army. So I figured I would do what I can while I can. Just finished up helping carry some supplies.
Well, that is a good start. Lord Cao Cao appears intent on getting rid of Liu Bei and bringing Jin Province under his own control. And we cannot let that happen. Zhou Tao, spar with me for a round.
Oh, seriously? Absolutely! How could I say no to a request like that from you?
I hear Lord Liu Bei refused Lord Liu Biao's offer of ruling Jing province. I still cannot say what the best option would have been. Would it not have been better if Lord Liu Bei had ruled Jing, if only temporarily, to gather everyone to fight against Cao Cao? With a massive army advancing toward us, would that not have been the best option? I cannot see Lord Liu Song being up for a fight. I had a feeling you may be thinking the same thing. Still, I am also somewhat glad that things have gone this way. Lord Liu Bei is a man who brings honor to these lands. That is why so many are willing to follow him. For me, it was witnessing how he risks his life to see justice done that won my loyalty. If he had changed his ways and taken Jing from Lord Liu Song, perhaps his followers would have deserted him. Such a choice could have ruined all that he's built up over the years. But whatever the case, it is our duty as his retainers to keep him safe. No matter how formidable our adversary, we'll show no fear.
Shishu, why are you here?
Lord Liu Bei.
You have come to call for our surrender, have you not? As a messenger of Cao Cao?
I see you have not changed, Zhuge Liang. You see through it all, even without a word. Lord Liu Song has already surrendered to Cao Cao's forces. He supposedly promised that he would hand you over. No. No matter how great of a strategy Zhuge Liang puts into motion, the moment Lord Liu Song switched his alliance, you lost. And while this may be unexpected coming from your enemy's messenger, Lord Liu Bei, I beg of you, you must escape. You will have more opportunities as long as you stay alive.
Shishu is correct, my lord. Although, that is not to say it is impossible to defend Xinye while fending off Cao Cao's army.
You're saying there's a way?
Indeed. We can use the people of Xinye as decoys to lure the enemy forces into the castle. There, we crush them.
That will not do. By employing such tactics, we would be robbing the people of Xinye of the ability to decide their own fates.
Which is why I said that Shishu is correct. Quickly abandoning the castle and running is probably our best option.
Right. Okay. Let's do that. I appreciate your warning, Shishu. We can now hope to live to fight another day.
You are too kind. Though I may not be able to leave Cao Cao's service, I wish to be with you in spirit. And that is why I will not provide strategies to him. Not now or ever. I might not be able to advise you directly, but there must be other ways in which I can help.
No. Any subterfuge of that kind would only be a detriment. Instead, would you be willing to help us plan our next move?
You want me to help you plan?
Abandoning the castle is one thing, but getting away safely is another, and requires us to prepare some sort of strategy. And, with your wisdom, I am certain that we can make that strategy even better. There is no need to worry. If you make but a small contribution, Cao Cao will not notice.
You really haven't changed, have you? Fine. A small contribution it shall be. I trust you shall utilize it to aid Lord Liu Bei's cause.
Surprise quiz time! Lord...
Alright, so I think I'll go through this next one. I think we're pretty much set. I mean, I'm all done with all the requests. So it's just waiting to get Zhao Yun and Peng Tong's last bond to level 5.
Have you heard?
I'm all prepared and ready to go. I think I'm getting used to abandoning castles and running away.
I am sorry. My stubbornness just keeps causing more trouble.
You need not worry, brother. All we need to do is survive, just like we've always done.
Right. We will protect you and your family with every bit of our strength.
I suppose I can't afford to waver now. Especially with my brothers cheering me up. All right. Let's go. We are all going to survive this.
My lord! My lord! I'm grateful to see you. Some of the peasants here escaped from Cao Cao's invading forces. Others barred from their castle since Governor Liu Song's surrender. They've endured much difficulty. They've nowhere else to turn. We humbly ask for your guidance.
Bringing them along would inevitably slow our march's pace. Just advise them to avoid any rash acts. Cao Cao's forces are unlikely to raise a hand to peasants who have shown no resistance.
Zhuge Liang. The Longzong plan required the acquisition of Jing province.
Huh. My lord?
And now, I have taken Jing province. It would be truly strange to suggest relinquishing it now.
My apologies. Indeed, a kingdom is more than land. It is those who call it home who are truly vital. And you have indeed taken Jing province. So, let us combine our abilities to overcome hardship and discover the way forward. To your kingdom, Lord Liu Bei.
Forgive me, everyone. I wish for them to accompany us. That is my desire.
Our advance is far too slow. We need to put some distance between us and Cao Cao's forces, but at this rate, they'll catch up to us. The cause is fairly obvious.
I cannot just leave those who came to me seeking help.
Yes, I understand that. And it is my job to do something about our current predicament.
Well said.
I will now head to Jiangxia. The governor there, Lord Liu Qi, owes me a favor. We may be able to ask him for protection.
A favor, eh? Just what kind of scheme did you pull?
Oh. It was nothing, really. Lord Guan Yu, I would like you to accompany me to Jiangxia. We will borrow his troops, then return to escort Lord Liu Bei.
Very well. Zhao Fei, Zhao Yun, take care of Liu Bei until I return.
Course!
With my life.
Thank you. All of you. My life is in your hands.
Oh, here we go.
There you are, Zuluan. I see you are still with Liu Bei, assisting him in his struggle to stop Cao Cao. That is good. But what is going on? What is Liu Bei trying to do by taking this many commoners with him as he flees? Impossible. Cao Cao's army will inevitably catch up to them. Whatever his reason is, this will most likely end in a great deal of casualties. Why will he not run and leave the people behind? Even Cao Cao would not attack commoners who are away from their lord. And why would they not try to leave Liu Bei? This many individuals displaying such loyalty to one man at the risk of their own lives? That is absurd. I had only thought of Liu Bei as a simple tool, but... spreading his beliefs and dragging his people into war. I suppose that is befitting of what people usually call a hero. And as with all so-called heroes, wherever Liu Bei goes, destruction and violence follow. No matter the words they use to glorify their cause, in the end, each of them sacrifices people for their goals. And judging from how dire this current situation is, perhaps he is even more dangerous than Cao Cao. I see Cao Cao's army has caught up. So, what will Liu Bei do now? Cling on to his conviction, accept the casualties, and continue on. I shall watch carefully.
Alright. And here's the battle where I could pretty much alter the fate if I choose to. Unfortunately, I do work tonight, and I'm gonna have to call it here. As much as I don't want to. So yeah. So I'm gonna call it here. Thank you all. I don't know what I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow, by the way. I can either continue on with this, most likely finish off Liu Bei's side, or go back to Wolong and try that out. But yeah. So until then, thank you all for watching, liking, following, and I should definitely save, just in case if anything. But yeah, thank you all for watching, liking, following, subscribing, chatting, super chatting, being members if you are one, or gifted members as well. And I'll keep you posted for tomorrow, whether I play this game or Wolong Fallen Dynasty. It's been a while since I played Dynasty Warriors 4 on a Saturday, or I chose to pick Dynasty Warriors 4, but I feel like I'm getting closer to where I need to get to for the other two games. There's still a whole lot more for Dynasty Warriors 4 that I need to do, so I'd rather finish off either Wolong or Dynasty Warriors Origins and then move on to another game. So yeah, anyways, thank you all again, and I will keep you posted for tomorrow. Also, I did post that poll for Sunday a little later than planned, but yeah, so if you haven't voted, go for it, vote for it. Highly likely it's gonna be Dynasty Warriors 4, but it doesn't matter to me either way. I'm going to go by the highest vote. So yeah, anyways, thank you all again, and like I said, I'll keep you posted. Later.